Dr. Scott Moore here from Fairmont Veterinary Hospital. I want to talk to you today about teeth. So this is one of our dental models for dogs, and we have it. You can see the gel, we can see the tooth roots. One of the things I want people to see is how big these canine teeth are. These are monster teeth. We want to try to save those teeth. They are very structurally important to, this is the lower jaw, to the lower jaw, and they're very structurally important to the face. So what do we do? How do we save these teeth? The question I get a lot of times is, what do I do to keep my dog's teeth healthy? The number one recommendation by dental specialists for keeping your teeth clean and in your mouth is what? 2 minutes twice a day, the ADA recommendation for brushing your teeth. Believe it or not, if you've got teeth, your dog, that's still the recommendation. 2 minutes twice a day. Really tough to do, I get it. But what we want to do is we want to try to work with things like like dog toothpaste, pet toothpaste. Never, ever, ever use human toothpaste. They oftentimes have a lot of alcohols, artificial sweeteners like xylitol. Xylitol's toxic to dogs. So we only want to use veterinary approved toothpaste. Now, this kit comes with a toothbrush that you could use to like brush the teeth on an elephant, I think. I don't know why it's so long, but it's enormous. And then this finger brush. Now, I'm gonna open this up. My favorite is the finger brush, okay? The biggest problem you run into with this giant toothbrush is it's cumbersome. Personally, if I brushed my own teeth with this, I think I would make mistakes. I'd probably hit my own cheek because it's just so big. The idea though, is you can brush your dog's teeth from a distance and get back here. Now, where do we want to focus? We're going to use the finger brush. See, it's just like if you ever had kids, little brushes they sell, they work quite nicely. You put the toothpaste on there, and really you're massaging the tooth gum margin is where we're going. We're not worried about polishing the tips down here. We want to get this area, okay? Now, if you haven't ever brushed your dog's teeth before, two things are going to happen. One, they're going to be a little bit opposed to it, and two, you're going to get some mild bleeding. Just like if you go a weekend without brushing your teeth, that's gross, but your gums are going to bleed. So be careful. They're fragile. The other thing is there's going to be tartar buildup. Be aware, you're not going to brush that off. It's literally concrete. I mean, it is just glued on there, and it's not going to come right off. So I want you to brush the dog's teeth right on down through. Again, massaging. What we're going to do first, though, so they'll let you brush their teeth, put a little bit of toothpaste on here. These are enzymatic products. What does that mean? An enzymatic product means there's enzymes in here that if we just get this in the mouth, it's going to help kill bacteria. Okay? So what I do, start with a little bit on the finger brush. If we had a whole dog here with a tongue, like we could let them like lick it off. And then they're going to lick it off. They're going to say, oh, that tastes like great chicken. This one is chicken flavor, I believe. Yes, this is poultry flavored. So let them lick it off. Just get them used to it as a treat. Then you're going to go with trying to start touching teeth and progressively moving on. If this isn't working great and the dog really is good with having their teeth brushed, you can go get an over-the-counter spin brush, like an Oral-B, a Crest, regular spin brush, and show it to your dog. Turn it on so they hear it. The noise is disconcerting. So try that. If your dog will let you use a spin brush, it's absolutely amazing. It's fantastic. It's the apex of cleaning your dog's teeth at home. Now, what we also need to do though, is to get that concreted tartar off, is we need to do a scale and polish here in the office. At that same time, we're going to check all these roots to make sure these teeth are healthy. If there's any really, really bad teeth that are probably harboring a lot of bad dog odor, which remember, dog breath is not good breath, okay? So we don't have to have dog breath. But if there's a pocket up along one of these roots, sometimes they'll hold hair Hair is one of the grossest things to stay in a mouth because the hair tangles up all of that food that's chewed up, saliva, bacteria. It just sort of hangs out there like a nasty, dirty dish rag, and it emits grossness. It's foul. It's like if you had the SpongeBob, you know, green fog coming out, that's what those pockets are going to do. So we're going to find those. We're going to clean them out. If you have a bad tooth, we're going to extract it to make sure that your dog's mouth stays healthy. Once we've scaled and polished and we've got that concrete tartar off, at that point, then you let the mouth heal. Then about 2 weeks after, then you set in to actually brushing the dog's teeth, and you'll be able to maintain a lot better. Now, what if you can't brush their teeth 2 minutes twice a day? Any toothbrushing you do for your pet is a net bonus. Do it. Don't be afraid to. If it's just once a week, great. Once a week's going to get some tartar out, get some bacteria out of there. Do it. I encourage you to use it. There are a lot of products on the market that say we are going to help your dog's teeth. Some of them work, some don't work as well. Here are some ones that I really like. The Greenie treats. These are cat treats. My cats think these are crack. They love them. Now this is catnip flavor. My cats love the salmon flavor. So these are fantastic. You just give 1 or 2 a day and they help crunch. If you watch your cat with the Greenie treats and they're not crunching, they're just sort of sucking it down and swallowing, then they're not doing anything. They actually need to be putting them back and crunching for them to be any help. It's the same way with these treats for dogs. So these are your medium-sized treats. These CET dental hygiene treats are fantastic. They're not just rawhide, number one. And rawhide treats don't do anything for teeth, okay? So these ones, they're fibrous, so as they chew, the tooth literally pokes through the fibrous treat and it helps brush the tooth. So these are fantastic. I recommend them highly. CET has a whole line that, vary in size, that are appropriate for your dog, and they work really nicely. They're not a substitute for brushing, just like if you have a kid and they say, I'm just gonna use mouthwash instead of brushing my teeth, it doesn't work. It's not a substitute, it's a supplement. But these can really help us in those patients that you can only get to brush your teeth once or twice a week. Another product that I really, really like, it's called Perio Support. This is a powder you put on their food. It's like adding grit to their food. So as they chew, that extra grit helps to work and clean their teeth as they go. So these products are really quite nice. So your dog's teeth are very important. Bad dental disease leads to not only bad breath, but can lead to heart disease, liver disease, can cause all kinds of problems, increased risk of pneumonia. You can get oral nasal fistulas, which is where there's a hole connecting the mouth to the nose, so that every time your dog eats, water and food come out the nose, causes a lot of problems there. Please start working on your dog's teeth. It is a common problem that is overlooked, and it can really impact and affect your dog's long-term life. If you have questions, let us know here at Fairmont Veterinary Hospital, and we'll try to answer them for you. Until then, here's looking at you, kid.